Hey guys, what is up? I look like an Oompa Loompa, but it's fine. I just self-tanned. This quarantine has me trying things that I don't ever really do. So we found a brand new bottle of self-tanner in our cabinet and we put it all over our body. So that's what we're working with. I have no idea what color of foundation I am, so I've got some MAC Studio Fix fluids. These are remaining bottles from what I usually have in my freelance kit. So we're gonna use these as mixers. I don't necessarily want to use that foundation. I have a ton of new makeup here that I just want to sit down and try. The sun is about to set, so like we're just gonna use as much of the natural light as we have for as long as we can, because that's just how I'm feeling. So I want to try some new makeup. If I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably not gonna go very much in depth. I just want to try things and I'm just ready to do some makeup. Okay, so for foundation, because I'm gonna start with my face, I think I'll be in C20. I don't actually, I lied, I'm not gonna try a new foundation just because I'm such a weird color right now that like none of those are gonna work for me, but also I would be changing the formula of them, so we're just not going to do that. I have some of these new Luxie sponges. I got these in my BoxyCharm, so we're gonna try them out. So, how is everybody doing? It is a weird time in the world right now, and I'm not coping well. I mean, like I am, but I'm not. I'm very fortunate to have a family who is supportive, and the fact that I do still live at home has been really a lifesaver, honestly. I can't imagine living out on my own right now. I work full-time as a cosmetologist and the government shut us down, rightfully so. So I can't even like work if I wanted to, which like why would you want to? That just promotes the spread of the disease, or the virus rather, and like puts people at risk. So rightfully so, we were closed, but also we're not given any assistance either. So like you can't really file for unemployment because they don't know how to file us, because coming as someone who is like self-employed and then you can't work and you can't find work because your work is shut down by the government, like it's a very confusing time and I look so orange. You're just gonna have to bear with me. It'll all come together, I promise. I hope so. This sponge is pretty good. I think it's a little stiff though, so it's absorbing quite a bit of the product. I do have a new concealer here. I was gonna try it out because I also have the foundation. This is the L'Oreal Age Perfect Radiant Concealer. That sounds a lot like NARS. Ignore the mess behind me. I just wanted to sit down on my floor in front of my only window, so, you know. Anyways, I have this concealer. It's called the Radiant Concealer by L'Oreal. It's a new one. This is in the shade Ivory. It was the lightest one they had. I was gonna try it with the foundation, but honestly, I'm just trying to try all this stuff. Kind of glad I'm trying this now though, because I feel like this wouldn't be light enough for me when I'm not self-tanned. Because who knows how long I'll keep up the act of self-tanning. I've just been bored, so yeah. Anyways, I don't really want to talk about all the depressing stuff. I've been extremely bored. This quarantine though has made me start working out. I know, it's crazy. I'm also gonna try the smaller sponge that came in that kit. So yes, I am now working out every day, just in my backyard. And for the first time in my life, I actually feel like good afterward. I don't know if it's because I'm cooped up all day and when I go outside and like work out, like it's just an escape from my bedroom. So that may be it, but like it's been nice. So not doing anything crazy, honestly. Like I think I'm out there max like maybe 30 minutes a day, which is good. 30 minutes a day of just some light exercise, trying to get this body into shape because I have nothing else to do. Also, gotta balance out all the hot Cheetos I've been eating. Guys, I have never been a fan of like spicy like Cheetos or flaming hot Cheetos or anything like that, but for some reason here lately, it is like my favorite snack. I have been loving them. So really, I've just been working out to balance out all of the snacks I've been eating during this quarantine. Okay, that made the skin look a lot better. I actually don't mind this concealer at all. It's probably more of like a medium coverage, I would say. It's not a full coverage concealer. The color is nice. It's a very neutral color. I'm gonna try to lighten around my mouth. because I was kind of dumb and I put the self-tanner on my face, which I don't know why I did that because it's just gonna come off as soon as I wipe my makeup off tonight. But oh well, you know, you live and you learn. That is a really nice concealer. It's a very neutral shade, which I really like. I don't have any face powders. I need a face powder. I just grabbed the first one that I saw. It's the Ciaté coconut setting powder. I'm just gonna, whoa, got that everywhere. I'm just gonna use the sponge, the tiny one. So yeah, what have you guys been up to in your vast amounts of free time? I have been working out, eating snacks. I tie-dyed a bunch of shirts. I had a bunch of plain white tees and some tie-dye stuff, so I tie-dyed a ton of shirts, some sweat sets, sweatshirts, stuff like that. This is actually one of them. It's just got like these faint lines running through it, like little tie-dye stripes, and it's a baby pink, but I cut up some of the shirts too, so that way they didn't just look like a bunch of men's t-shirts. But, you know, just trying to find time, or not trying to find time, I have plenty of time, just trying to find things to do to pass the time. I don't know why I'm setting my whole face right now because I have cream products to try. But you know what? We're still gonna do it anyway. We're just gonna have to keep on bumping up the ISO because the sun is setting. I'm trying to get through this with natural light. I have a cream contour to try. This is the Physicians Formula Organic Wear Sculpting Bronzer with jojoba oil. This is in the shade Toffee. It's right here, I already took it out of the package. But I have a ton of this Organic Wear Physicians Formula stuff because I actually really like Physicians Formula. I wish they were more shade inclusive. That's their biggest downfall. But I usually like their products, so when I saw that they came out with all these cream products, I had to try them. So she feels a little thick. I wonder if this is gonna be like a Fenty matchsticks thing where you have to kind of warm it up to use it. We'll see. I'm just gonna use the big sponge. I really like this stick. I only have my Clinique Chubby stick, and I think that one's a little bit lighter than this one, but I love it. It blends out pretty easily. I would say so. I haven't had any issues. These Luxie sponges, they're good. They're a little stiff, but they're all right. I think they're pretty decent. Okay, for blush, something I haven't tried. I have the L'Oreal Age Perfect. This is the same line as the concealer. This is in the shade Rosewood. This is a really pretty shade. It's like a soft pink. This packaging is like already broken. Okay, never used it. It's also weird. I've never been this tan in my life, so it's just weird seeing myself. It's weird. This is a really pretty blush. It's like the perfect amount of pigmentation too. It's not too much, but it's like just enough to build. It's so pretty. Okay, L'Oreal, I see you. Okay, I have another Physicians Formula product. This is the Organic Wear Dewy Highlighter with jojoba oil. This is in the shade Dew Frost. Another one of these little sticks. And with this one, since I already have like powder and stuff on, I'm gonna warm this up on my hand, and then I'm gonna pick it up on my sponge. That is really, really pretty. I was really hoping I wouldn't have to get a ring light out, but I think I'm gonna have to. I'm sorry that the lighting has been just all over the place. Okay, guys, lighting is better. I'm gonna continue putting on this highlighter like I was doing before the sun so rudely set. I really like this highlighter, by the way, but the trick, I'm just warming it up on the back of my hand, taking my sponge and taking it directly off my hand, and then dabbing it in. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna add a little more blush because I feel like I just need some more blush. Sorry that I keep looking at the viewfinder. It's because I don't really have a mirror over here. I have a tiny one, but that's all I got over here. I'm gonna use this Colourpop Bird of Paradise palette. I'm gonna take the shade Cage Free, which is right here, on a fluffy brush. I'm gonna put this all in my crease. So I thought I was gonna do a natural look. We're not doing a natural look. I'm gonna take this Hank & Henry Living in Color palette. This came in my BoxyCharm. And I'm gonna take Petticock, which is the shade here. I'm gonna take it on my finger, and I'm just gonna press it all over the lid. So something else I have been doing to kind of pass the time lately, I've been making masks, like the hospital masks, just out of fabric. But I've been doing that. I've made a lot for my friends and family. Yeah, it's helped me like find my love for sewing again. Even though I'm not very good at sewing, I can get by. It's the best way to describe it. I can make things that don't fall apart for the most part, and that's about it. But I can't make anything like super intricate. I haven't actually sewn in a very long time, so kind of trying to get back into that. That's a positive, I guess. I have been getting more content out. I have been so behind, like hair and makeup photos from literally like July. It's insane. I'm not completely backed up from then. Sometimes I'll post more recent stuff, sometimes I'll post older stuff, but right now basically what I'm doing is I'm just going to the oldest photos. I've mixed in some new ones here and there, but my goal is to start with the oldest ones and just kind of work my way through my camera roll, and so that's been nice. I've been able to pump out more content. It's mostly just photos. I mean, like I've had videos that I've filmed. I think I have almost finally gotten all of them edited and uploaded, but just videos that I sit down and I film and I just never edit them because I feel like I never have time, which is not an excuse. Like one thing I have found through all of this is like, apart from like work, I do have quite a bit of free time on my hands, and I tend to just like come home from work and veg out and like not do anything. So if anything, I'm hoping that I can develop some more like healthy habits during this time alone. That way, whenever I do get back to somewhat of normalcy, I can incorporate those habits into my day-to-day life and stop making excuses for myself, because there should be no excuse. That's a positive that we can take from this. I've been spending more time with my dog, if that's at all possible, because we're literally inseparable. Like he's laying behind me right there. But yeah, it's just a weird time. I've never had this much free time on my hands, except for like summers in like middle school. That was like the last time I had this much free time, because all throughout high school I worked. So like, it is weird, but it's almost like too much free time, if that makes sense. Because I can't like go out and do things. It's like everything has to be done at home, understandably. I don't know, I've had a lot of time to reflect, and it's just weird. It's so weird, because all the things, like I said, I have been making excuses for, it's just like, I'm done making excuses. If I have way too much time on my hands right now, going back into my normal routine, like I have plenty of time to do things that I want to do. I just don't end up doing them. So, I don't know if I'm making any sense, but hopefully I am. I'm trying this eyeliner, by the way. I just opened up without telling you. It is Maybelline Hyper Easy eyeliner. This is in pitch black. It's waterproof. It has a flexible brush. So this seemed like a dupe of MAC Brush Black, which is my favorite liquid liner. And this is literally exactly that, but a fraction of the cost. I will say it doesn't go on as easy as Brush Black, but it's still really good. This liner, it was going strong for a second. Now it's kind of losing its stamina. It seems like once it gets like product on it, it's harder for it to come out, but you gotta kind of like shake it a little bit, clean it off. It's all right. Like I would probably continue purchasing this for myself as like a black liquid liner. This is a mascara I've been really liking. It's the L'Oreal Unlimited mascara. So we're just gonna use that, because once I find a mascara, I just stick with it until they freaking discontinue it. I'm talking to you, CoverGirl. But I don't really try new mascaras often. I just like to use what works. Okay, so my brows are on. They don't look the best, but like, I don't care. Last thing is lips. Okay, so these L'Oreal Age Perfect lipsticks. This one didn't have a center, but this one has like a white center. I think they're just two different formulas. One's probably a glossy, the other one is probably just a regular. Okay, so I'm gonna try this one. This is in the shade Brilliant Brown, and I actually don't want to put on lip liner today. Like, who am I? That formula feels so hydrating. Okay, I am going to blot this because I don't want it so dark. I'm gonna go around the edges so that way it doesn't look like lip liner. I don't know, I just kind of wanted it to be a light wash of color. So we basically put it on and then took it off, and we just used the residue. So, all right. Honestly, okay, as I was saying before, my camera was rude and died. I can't be bothered doing my hair, so I'm not going to do it. And you know, this video was probably a little bit of a shit show, but it's fine. I just needed to sit down and vent a little bit. I didn't want to be too heavy because like I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just trying to get through this like everybody else. So yeah, I just wanted to sit down, play with some makeup, and that's it. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. That would help out a lot. And subscribe if you want to see some more content, because baby, we're quarantined. There's gonna be more content. But that is all I have for you guys today. I will see you in my next one. Bye.